wanted to be a judge who knows just what is right and wrong, and be good and be strong. And on my swan up in the air I'm flying, searching for justice, can't you see me trying? Right is the reason I go on.
It's Mr. Beaver's, because he found it. But I dispute that fact because I am the lawyer who's defending Mr. Mouse. Yes! But then, sir, I think you're wrong. You're very pushy, but because I am a good lawyer, I know what we can do. Let's hear the judge. Yes, because only our friend Klaus can solve it.
I hear the wisdom coming from the gnomes now, and all together we have got the know-how, because we are people of peace.
Bruna wants me to teach the law of gravity to her young nephews, so I think I'll start with this sketch and get the animals to help out, and if I throw in a little dancing, we all can have some fun. There. What do you think? Doesn't this make gravity interesting? Huh?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
it's very amusing.
That's good.
But do you think my nephews will understand it?
Of course.
I'm not so sure.
Remember, when there's no gravity, everything floats along in the air and things run into each other and get jumbled up. And when they look at this drawing, that's what they'll be able to see quite clearly.
Right.
I think the squirrels approve. All right, how about a little dancing? And I'll bet we can get the other animals to join in too.
You're all so musical.
Oh, I feel like dancing in the air. Whoa, this is great. Ooh, hold on tight now. I feel as light as a feather.
Here come the youngsters now.
Hi, kids. I'm up here. Look at me. I'm dancing on air.
Look, he's flying. Oh, boy. I'd like to fly too. Please, Danny, can I? Me too. Please, Danny, can I?
Well, you begin by dancing. Kick your heels up high. Yeah, that's the way. Not bad. You're off to a good start. Now kick them up higher. You see, what goes up must come down. Have you ever wondered why that happens?
But what causes that to happen? Something in the air?
No, my young friend, it's called the law of gravity. That's the force that helps keep us from falling off the Earth's surface.
But in your picture, everybody's flying.
I drew that picture to show you what would happen if there weren't any gravity. However, since that didn't work, I think I might have a better idea. Aha! Huh? You see how that rock fell down? Gravity's what caused that rock to act like that.
And gravity is what causes the fruit to fall down from the top of the trees.
In fact, an apple fell from a tree one day and hit Isaac Newton on the head. And that's how he discovered this force, which he named gravity.
Danny, tell him about the gnome who wished and wished for a day without any gravity.
Well, as the story goes, Mother Nature granted his wish. One day he came home and everything was floating, including himself. He tried to grab his favorite book and his water pail, but they just kept moving up in the air, for without gravity, everything is weightless. Soon he found himself upside down on his own ceiling, but at least he had his feet secured to something, and as he picked up his book, he realized what a good idea gravity is, for just floating around can be very tiring and bothersome.
But I'd like to be weightless and upside down. It sounds like fun.
I don't think you'd really like it, especially since you can't dance or play ball when you're weightless and all the blood rushes to your head when you're upside down. It's really not a very pleasant experience.
If that's true, I like the ground.
Yeah, I guess that goes for me too. I sure wouldn't want to hang upside down forever.
All I know is the force works. It's a fact of everyday life that you should understand.
Oh! I believe we're about to see a practical demonstration of gravity right before our very eyes.
I did that already. I'm trying to explain it clearly. Well, that's one way of pounding the idea into your head, but it's not quite what I had in mind.
But you did it, Danny, only I'm really glad it's your head and not ours. I believe we've all learned quite a
I'm
bit.
going to stick to my drawing. It doesn't seem to be as hazardous as teaching.
Danny, we received a message from a Scandinavian country. Can you guess who it might be from?
Is it the Gnomewegians?
They're from Norway.
Yes, we've been invited to their annual chocolate festival.
That sounds good to me, except I wish the world wasn't upside down in Norway. Every time I read about it, I get totally confused.
An upside-down world, Danny? Whatever do you mean?
Well, if I remember correctly, in Norway it's daylight the whole night long. It's the land of the midnight sun.
Do kids get to stay up all night long, too?
No, although I've heard they try. Because for 6 months out of every year it is sunny at nighttime, but their mothers and fathers just pull the shades all the way down.
When are you planning to leave?
I'm leaving as soon as possible. I'm so glad we remembered our thermal underwear.
Yes, it's getting colder already. I know they have very long winters in Norway. Do you think it's always this cold?
Actually, it's now spring, but it seems cold here all year round. I'm afraid this sudden temperature change has had a very severe effect on Henry.
He sure doesn't seem like himself at all. You think he's sick?
Poor Henry sounds so sick, he should be home in bed.
Well, what do you think we should do?
Let Henry go home and get rested up.
But then, how will we ever get to Norway, Judge?
We'll get one of these seagulls to take us.
Now you take care of yourself.
We'll be all right, Henry. You just hurry home and get well. So long. Feel
Bye.
better. We'll see you soon, I hope.
Get Bruna to make you a bowl of soup. Okay.
We're in the heart of the Arctic Circle, Danny. It's beautiful.
I think I would enjoy it more if I were an Eskimo.
Huh? She spotted something.
We'd better see what it is.
I only see a mother seal.
She's in trouble. There's a hunter on that raft, and he's headed right for her.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Oh, we must save her from his harpoon.
There's not a minute to spare. We've got to act fast. Go get him.
The mother's been hurt.
I don't believe they'll be bothered again by that Eskimo.
We'd better tend to the seal's wound.
It's a good thing I always carry an emergency herb kit in my pouch.
You'll be just fine. This wound isn't very deep, and this compress of palm and comfrey leaves will help it to heal fast. Good work, all of you.
Yes, thank you, each and every one of you. We couldn't have done it without you.
And because this poacher or others like him might come back, it's up to you to protect this mother and her babies and all the other animals in this particular area.
That's a tremendous job,
Oh.
but they can handle it by getting all the seagulls in the Arctic Circle to help. And now we'd better get moving to Norway or we'll never make the festival.
We've just had a couple of brief detours, but it should be smooth sailing from here to Norway.
Right, what other dangers could there possibly be?
Huh?
Huh?
I wonder what's going on this time.
It looks like we're about to find out.
All I see down there is a very good-sized bear.
I've never seen a bear that big.
Actually, you're looking at one of the largest bears, the Kodiak, which can stand 9 feet tall.
Well, I don't understand it. Why do these seagulls want to visit him?
I have no idea, but he won't hurt them.
No, they're large enough to see, but he might crush us.
It sounds like they're old friends. You see, they are good friends. He is sharing his food with them.
Yes, but with the size of those jaws, I wouldn't want to do anything to upset him.
Good idea. The Kodiak will attack if he gets hungry enough.
Watching them eat is making me hungry.
I thought you brought along some food we could munch on.
Just some nuts.
Since we have time, we should fill up our canteen.
Right. I'll go. Oh, this water's freezing cold. There. Oh, that's very generous of you, Mr. Bear, but I'm sorry to say that we can't eat fish.
That's right, we're vegetarians, you see.
We have to eat nuts and fruits, otherwise we'd love to share your fish.
Yes, thank you just the same.
It's nothing personal, I assure you. Look, Judge, the Gnomewegians are waiting to greet us.
With a nice fire to warm us.
Klaus, Dany, it's great to see you. I was starting to think you wouldn't arrive in time for the chocolate festival. I'd like you to meet Ingrid, my daughter. And this is Christian Svensson, my #1 horseman.
It's a delight to meet you.
No offense, but I don't know which I was looking forward to seeing more, you or your chocolate.
I'm happy you're here, and I see that you came by seagull.
Our swan became ill, but your seagull picked us up.
I hope they won't mind taking us back when it's time for us to leave, huh?
Of course, but don't talk about leaving yet. You just got here. We'll send for the seagulls when it's time. And now, dear little birds, go get some rest, and then you're back on Arctic patrol.
Don't
Now fly safely. Sorry to rush, but we're starting late.
Olaf, we wanted to be here sooner, but a seal needed our help, and we stopped for a while to take care of her and her children.
You shouldn't have a problem, but I used to hate to travel at this time of day. It can be hazardous if we're not careful.
But why is that?
At daybreak, the fog rolls in and covers the coast of Norway like a thick blanket, and you can't see where you're going.
Does this happen all year round, Olaf?
Just a little bit. Now it's especially bad as winter ends and spring begins, because the fog is created as water starts to heat up and rises into the cold air.
Yeah, sure. There's nothing to worry about. I have the situation under control.
But you'd better keep your eye peeled.
I know every inch of this river backwards and forwards. Why don't you just relax? I'll take care of this raft.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to a whole lot of chocolate, Olaf.
Yeah, we'll try to have a lot of chocolate, I hope.
Me
Chocolate's
too.
always been my one and only weakness.
Yeah, so far so good. We might just make it through the rapids before the fog settles in.
You look like you're freezing, Dany, yeah? But it's a warm up.
What? No, I'm fine.
Oh, you'll be all right, Olaf. The moisture from the fog is making you cough.
Why don't we pull over to shore and wait till the fog passes, huh?
No, I'm an experienced oarsman and I'm not afraid of the fog. I say we go on.
Well, I think what Ingrid says makes a lot of sense.
All right, fine. Since you don't trust me, I'll paddle you over to shore. I don't care.
Christian, maybe we should slow down a bit.
I can't. The current is extremely powerful.
Oh boy, we're going to crash! I just know it! Somebody help, please!
Calm down now. There's nobody out there to help. I'm the best bet you got, and I'm going to give it my all.
Oh, my! I'd better get my rope out and tie us all together before we lose somebody. Ooh.
Are you able to see if there's land close by?
It's too foggy. I can't see anything at all.
What are you going to do? This is awful!
Now, don't you worry, Ingrid. We're gonna be all right.
Ingrid, Klaus is going to tie you to Dany with his rope, and maybe we'll all be able to keep from falling off if we hang on to you two. I don't know what else to do right now.
We're totally out of control.
Give me a hand.
Judge!
There's Ingrid, Dany.
I don't know. She just disappeared into thin air.
We've got to find her. Ingrid!
Mother! I'm here!
She's right there. But if she moves, the current will just drag her along.
Ingrid, hold on right where you are. We're going to get you out.
Help me, please! Help me!
Okay, I'm ready.
How are you going to pull her out?
You'll see. Just give me one of your oars.
Here?
Please, Papa, help me.
Let me have it. Hold on, Ingrid. I'm going to try again.
Thank you. But how are we going to both get over that river with just one rope, Danny?
That's easy.
Yeah?
I'm going to tie the rope around both of us, and the others will pull us to shore as soon as we're ready to go.
I don't believe we're strong enough to pull both of them.
I think I know how to do it. Let's call Hans to help us.
Come on, my friend, we need your help.
You'll be able to pull both of them out without any trouble, Olaf.
You better tie the rope and make it tight.
Okay, Hans, it's up to you. Just pull them out.
Go ahead, pull. Go on, pull.
Phew. What a relief. You're both safe and sound.
Ingrid, I'm so happy.
We all are.
Are you all right?
I'm fine now, but I was worried I'd become a polar ice cap. The water is freezing.
But you'd make a very pretty one.
Yeah, Danny and Hans are big heroes today.
Yeah, I was sure a big washout. You don't need friends like me around anymore.
Christian, what are you saying?
It's my fault we got into all this trouble, Olaf. I feel just awful.
You meant well, but next time you need to have more respect for Mother Nature. I think she was teaching us all a valuable lesson to pay more attention to her. And try being humble about your skills.
I'll change, Olaf, I promise.
Christian, I'm proud of you, and I consider you one of my best friends.
Yeah?
If everyone's warmed up, our chariots have ate. Thanks for bringing Gretel, Hans. We appreciate the lift.
Oh, my! If I'm not mistaken, those are troll footprints.
Yeah. I hope they wouldn't find us this year.
What do you mean this year,
You see, we moved the Chocolate Festival to a secret location because last year the trolls ruined it.
Not this time. I'm not going to let that happen to you. They have to be taught a lesson. They're always going around the world causing all kinds of mischief.
We better teach them a lesson fast. Once they see what we've done,
What do you mean, Olaf? Will they be angry about something that you have done?
you'll see soon enough. We're almost there, just a bit further.
Good grief, it's troll ghosts.
No, Danny, you'll see.
But come on, they won't bite you. They're used statues for tomorrow's festival.
Huh? But what are they made out of?
Are they made of clay?
No, you'll never guess. Let me show them to you.
Look, Judge, it's Holler and Pitt.
So it is.
Except they're not alive. They're made of solid chocolate, through and through. We'll uncover these statues tomorrow at the start of the festival.
That's right. All the children gather around to eat it. It's a Norway tradition.
This year, we made troll statues to teach the kids not to fear them.
And nobody's afraid of chocolate. And the best part of all is these trolls really smell fantastic.
It's a very clever idea.
It's a lot of chocolate.
Yeah, but if the trolls show up, like they did last year,
No one got any chocolate because they ate it all up.
every drop, we changed sites so it wouldn't happen again.
Yes, but those prints in the snow indicate they found your new location, Olaf.
Oh boy, what are we gonna do? We can't let all that delicious chocolate be eaten by those trolls.
Well, let me think. We need a plan.
You know, my sweet tooth is looking forward to sinking into a good hunk of chocolate.
I hope they have some big statues. I've got the munchies.
Last year, those chocolate polar bears were pretty tasty, but I ate them so fast I almost choked.
It was pretty nervy of those gnomes hiding the festival on us. I mean, what did we ever do to them besides eat all their chocolate?
Yeah, those statues are just cluttering up the forest anyway. You know, if I had my choice, I'd ask for the milk chocolate instead of the bittersweet chocolate, because the milk chocolate stuff tastes better.
I'm trying to think of a plan, but all I can think about is chocolate.
I've got an idea, but I only hope there's enough time.
Tell me what it is, Klaus, quickly.
They're coming here to feast upon the statues, right?
That much we know, but how can we stop them from eating them all up? They're always hungry.
Well, let's feed them. Give them exactly what they want.
How come? You mean feed them our festival statues?
No, not at all. We'll replace the festival statues with exact replicas.
Well, that doesn't make sense to me at all.
We will duplicate the statues. We will use chocolate, but we'll add a few spices. like hot peppers and vinegar.
Oh boy, are those trolls gonna be surprised.
Then what do we do with the real statues?
We'll hide it nearby and cover it with white cloth so it will blend in with the snow. Now, we'd better get to work because we have a huge job ahead of us and we're running out of time.
Okay, we're gonna have to work fast, and if everybody agrees, I'll take charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
More hot peppers, and don't forget the vinegar. Oh, Danny needs more chocolate right away.
This is the last batch of chocolate. Do you think it'll be enough?
Uh-huh. Are you finished, Danny?
All set.
I smell lots of chocolate. Great.
Yep, I can almost taste it. Mmm.
Oh boy, yummy, yummy. These statues look bigger than last year's. Which one do you want to eat, Holler?
I got my eye on this one. The shape's kind of familiar.
Gee, I don't know for sure, but I got this feeling they look like somebody we know.
How come they're not
Be
eating?
here all day.
Olaf, they just got here.
Judge, it looks to me like they're trying to decide who should eat which one of the statues.
Okay, Holler, here we go. Now you get the one on the left and I get the one on the right. My statue looks just like you.
Yeah, and this one looks an awful lot like you.
I want to chew on your toe.
Yeah, and I'm gonna bite off your nose. Yeah, well.
They used to take a big hunk.
Any second, you're going to hear a loud yowl.
1 second to go, 2 seconds to go, 3 seconds to go.
Somebody slip hot chocolate in this chocolate. Water! Oh, my lips are on fire! I've got blisters on my tongue! Water!
It looks like Norway is having a heat wave, that's for sure, yeah.
Ooh, I'm swearing off chocolate.
Don't you ever mention that stuff again!
I'm gonna go suck on an iceberg.
You look like you've been hit by one!
The festivities will start as soon as Judge Klaus and Dany unveil the statues.
Here we go. I hope the cook left out the chili peppers.
Okay.
All right, youngsters, enjoy the chocolate.
Oh, dear.
Oh, hey!
It sure looks tasty. How about trying some?
It's his weakness.
You want some?
Oh, no, I'm not a youngster. But,
Go on.
oh, hey, save some for me.
Hey, wait for me.
Hey, wait up.
Here we go.
Oh, my. Schlitz fights.
In our next adventure, Pitt finds a treasure in Argentina where Danny and Oscar are on a wild hare ride. Our friends have been asked to save the forests. Human beings and their machinery are wreaking havoc, destroying everything in sight. The judge's plan to stop the machinery involves screeching monkeys, particularly odorous butterflies, and clever danger signs. Will the plan work, or will mankind roll on destroying Mother Nature's beauty? And can Pitt do anything to help?
Today, we are the people, let us wipe your tears away.